Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Traveling on the Go. In today's episode, I'm going to take you to Sangklaburi. Was it worth the trip? It was a 6-hour ride. I drove solo. I had 3.5 days to do it. I have a lot of other questions coming up, so follow me. So how are the roads in Thailand if you take a long road trip? Now, I'm also going to go along the border near Myanmar. There's a conflict going on in Myanmar, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So what equipment do I film with? I'm on a budget most of the time. Drones, cameras, tripods. I'm going to get into that as we go. So one reason I'm going to go to this city, there was a major motion picture that was filmed there. I'm going to tell you about that too. So not only was this a mysterious type of town on the border of Myanmar, I'm going to show you all the cool things there, what I liked, what I didn't like, and some stuff in between. Let's keep moving. Also, of course, I'm going to get into prices, what I paid for a lot of things, and what this city is like compared to other cities in Thailand. So let's get going. We got a lot to get into. Let's go. I've included chapter markers throughout this episode of Sangklaburi so you can go to the exact places and get the exact answers that you're looking for. Hey guys, good morning. How are you? I'm sitting here in Sangkla Buri and I'm about to go see the monks. This is a traditional little ceremony every morning around 6:30 a.m. So let's get going and I'll show you what's going on here. So you probably see something on my face now, kind of a traditional thing. It's more from Myanmar, and they put a design on your face right here. I have a flower. I didn't know it was a flower, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna be in the festive spirit here for the morning ceremony. So this is something you definitely need to see if you come up to the northwest of Thailand. It's very unusual, really pretty. Everyone here is in the greatest spirits. It's 6:30 in the morning, everyone's smiling, and they literally do this every day. So one of the best things in the morning when you go to the ceremony, you're going to see the monks, but you're going to see everyone else in the Mon traditional and ethnic outfits. This is more from Myanmar. You can actually rent some of these outfits at your different hotels or guest houses. So let's move on to the Mon Bridge, also known as the Wooden Bridge. This is one of the main attractions here. You can see it from a mile away, and it does not disappoint. So this is known as the Mon Bridge for the Mon people living in this area kind of on the border of Myanmar and Thailand. Now, this bridge, very iconic. It was in the movie The Creator. If you've seen that, it came out last year. So there's a big bridge right there. And there's another one, right over there. So definitely check out both of these bridges. So let's take a look at why we came here, the Mon Bridge, obviously. What are the measurements? Well, it's 445 meters or 1,460 feet long. It's the third largest wooden walking bridge in the world. And Myanmar is not far away. It's only 30 minutes away by driving. So they're obviously having issues, and hopefully everything will get resolved. So I'm sitting on the bridge right now. My legs hurt quite a bit. I'll get into that a little bit later. This is part of the Mon Bridge. As you look down, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see. I'll show you in just a second. So this is all wood. I checked it out. It's a little freaky when you walk over the top here. You can look through. Now, before this bridge was put in, they actually had a bamboo raft bridge that went across. Let's move on to the next section on my way to Sangkhlaburi. These are the places I stopped at. Now, as you're driving in Thailand, you do have to be really careful. A lot better driving a car than driving a motorbike. There's a lot of unique landscape around. Really pretty farms, forests, jungles, you name it. All right, here you're going to see the abandoned tiger temple. I used my drone to fly around here. It turned out to be a great shot, kind of eerie. Now the next stop up you're going to see is the Nam Tok train station near Sai Yok Noi waterfall. Now this train actually goes all the way to Kanchanaburi and keeps going. Again, another great FPV shot. The footprint of Buddha. I found this just by accident. You can see the sun coming up over the mountains. Now you're going to take a look at my car right there, a little Toyota Yaris. Gets around perfect. Now this place, obviously the 180 on the temple. Now you can go to the top of here. I did not have enough time, but I highly recommend if you're a photographer or videographer. And then Pompeii, that's the spot, in Kowloon National Park. I got here right at sunset. There I am right there, looking a bit confused, but in the sun, amazing view, spotless area, and everything you'd want it to be for a national park. One day I'm going to get on that boat right there, and that'll wrap it up. If you do want to find any of these places, just look up those names on Google Maps. Let's move on to the 3 sunken temples boat tour. Now, most of these are not sunken temples, but as you can see, this one definitely is, and you can go inside it. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but let's go. So I have found my boat driver. We're going to go check out these 3 temples on the water. A couple of them are submerged, so you can see the top, hopefully. So let's go. Our drivers are right over there. Trying to figure out, I'm going to launch the drone off there, so we're going to have to remove the roof a little bit. Let's go. So we took the roof off. The guy was really nice. I felt really bad, actually. And so for 400 baht, we got this for an hour. We're going to go see 3 temples. 2 of them are basically submerged, and another one's on an island. Looks really creepy, but very iconic, very cultural, so let's go. Spotted the first big hotel. There you go, right there. So it's about 40 degrees Celsius today. I'm not sure what that is. 91 degrees with humidity. But you know, I don't mind. You're on the water, sunny day. It's been sunny for as long as I can remember, the last 3 months. So this whole valley used to be a Mon village. They've put in a big reservoir and dam, and therefore everything here has been flooded. And this happened, I don't know, something about 30 years ago. So the drone is going around us right now. Pretty easy with DJI. You can just kind of lock it in. It's automatic controls. Just select your object and it will go around. So behind me, this is known as the underwater temple. I'll put the Thai name below, but you can actually walk inside that in certain times of year when it's not the rainy season and it's very dry. Probably in another 2 or 3 months, you can walk right in there, but you gotta be, you know, here at the perfect time. So temple number 2 on the little boat tour, and this one's kind of freaky. Different style. Got vines all over it, kind of like what you see at Siem Reap for the most part. Definitely where the little, you know, they throw it in, pretty good. Some of the pictures made it look a little bit better than what it was, but especially when you go around this side, and then they have all these rocks that are stacked up on top of each other. So it's very creepy. You come here like at sunset, it's definitely got that creepy vibe. You could totally film a movie here. So the third one's completely underwater. You can see the flag right there. That's pretty disappointing. I wish they would have told me that, but I still would have gone. Anyway, that's too bad. That one's totally submerged. So that'll do it for number 3. But anyway, let's head back, I guess. So the boat ride's coming to an end, and I'm going to get back to where I started. Boat driver right there hanging out. That was a fantastic ride that he gave me, all for 400 baht. Got back to the docks here. You can see the bridge in the background. Had some kids come up. That was really cool. They wanted to see what was going on. So other sights to see by boat, you're going to see the city gate right there, and then over on the other side, the Japanese cliffs. Some history from World War II on that. But let's keep moving. Now, as I drive, it's very easy to drive around the city of Sangklaburi. And then there's 2 land temples to put on your list for sure. So the first temple coming up is actually a pagoda. You can see 2 boats going around here. These are very close to the underwater temple. Now, I just took my car and got very close. I actually did not go inside. There was so much to see and do, but really pretty, especially from the sky, as you can see from the drone shot before. But let's keep moving to the second temple. This was one of my favorites. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So if you're looking for a fairy tale-like castle, look at this. But it is a temple. It's a Buddhist temple. So I'm counting 3 cars here. There's nobody here once again. This is better than the picture for sure. Let's go inside and check it out. I'm really interested to see what this thing has to offer. It's definitely different than any temple I've seen in Thailand before. Hello. Hey. Hello.
So this temple is definitely different on the outside. As you pull up, it's like a fairy tale. It's very, kind of blew me away. Feels like something you'd see in Europe a little bit at first. Once you come in, it's kind of similar, but this is more of a Mon temple. People living here, Thai, Myanmar, Mon. Mon's more kind of the region on the border. Some of the people up in Chiang Mai in the north of Thailand too. But the temple here, apparently the structures are a little bit, like the statues are slimmer. It's more of the Mon style. So in 1953, this temple was made and constructed. And the main monk that everyone looked up to here, the revered man, once again, his name Luang Po Uttama. He's from a group of Karen and Mon immigrants. And yeah, this whole area, Sangklaburi is amazing. It's kind of like Thailand 20 years ago, 50 years ago. You know, no brand name, anything. River's really quiet. Nobody really cares what you do. They're happy to have you here. So the people couldn't be nicer. And it's just very laid back. I've seen about 5 foreigners so far. You don't see any really big hotels, but anyway, I highly recommend coming here if you come to the northwest of Thailand, kind of make your way to Kanchanaburi and then keep going. You can go by Hellfire Pass, which you can learn about the World War II and the Japanese Burmese Thai Railway, and then make your way up here. Definitely, I do it by car. You could do it by motorcycle too, but anyway, that's something that definitely put on your to-do list.
So a lot of people ask me what I film with on a budget, and so let's get into it. Let's go. We got the Osmo 3 Mobile, it's about $120, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Does a pretty good job when those are together. Now, if you want to fly FPV for beginners, the Avata, the whole package was around $1,200. Highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun to learn. And then the Mini 4 by DJI. This thing is a beast. I highly recommend it. My footage has been amazing and it does a ton of the work for me. So what I liked and what I didn't like about this whole trip and coming here, let's start with what I like. Unique location, food, room, the Mon Bridge ceremony was amazing, friendly people. Amazing to film here. Cultural experience in the morning, exploring by boat in the underwater temples. What I didn't like, it's very far away, less restaurants, everything's quiet by 8 p.m. That was okay. What did I pay for everything? That's coming up. So here's a breakdown of everything. Now this is going to add up to $185 for 2 nights and 3 days.
This is where I'm staying, guys. It's around 600 to 1,000 baht a day. Rooms are really quiet. My room is right over there. Coffee in the morning. And the best part, I am 1 minute walk to the bridge, the Mon Bridge, and the water right there.
So I'm about 30 minutes from the Myanmar border if you're in Sangkhlaburi. And right now, Myanmar's having a bit of a struggle, mini war, maybe a civil war, something like this. 2 sides are fighting. The government kind of took over during COVID. Maybe had a coup. And so I guess a lot of people over there were dying at some point. And I've been over in Myanmar. It's absolutely beautiful, great for adventure. When I was there, really safe, nice people. You can tell that the people from Myanmar, before they said Burma, would wear the white powder on their face. And that's why in the ceremony with the monks here in the morning, you see that Myanmar Burmese influence. But it's a sad situation there. So I heard some people from United Nations are there helping out on the border, trying to help the people from Myanmar. But even one of the landscapers of my condo, really nice guy who does an amazing job, he's from Myanmar. and he was just saying that things are bad. He used to be a soldier, and he said he got out. So it's a sad set of circumstances over there. But you can go to the border of Myanmar from Sangkhlaburi and see what's going on. They also have something there called Three Pagodas. It's a little monument. Apparently I have heard you can go to Yangon, maybe Mandalay even now, and it's fine. They kind of have a safe zone.
Continue straight.
Okay, I'll go straight. All right, I'm out.
Hey guys, it's gonna wrap it up for Sangklaburi. Just a fantastic place. Definitely hit the river and the bridge, all the temples out there, the underwater temple. Hit the monks in the morning at 6:30 a.m. That is a must. And then just travel around. It's very kind of local, friendly, everything you want. So anyway, watch some other videos on my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I am out of here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.